Hi guys, so here we are again meeting many amazing people, and now we are with Erin.
Yes, Erin. It's
Nice to meet you,
you.
Erin.
It's nice to meet you.
So, Erin is gonna tell us some wonderful thoughts she was sharing. So, can you?
Yeah, I've just been explaining to them that I've been struggling with meditation. I'm in a meditation class right now that's focusing on getting us out of our monkey mind and into more of like the physical realm and like just the sensations that we experience without the constant thinking. And I've been explaining that I've been struggling with just like what to do once I hit that point where I'm outside of the monkey mind, but now I'm like too in the moment of like sensations. Like I'm experiencing a lot of like I'll feel pain in my knee and I'm like, okay, but what do I do with this further? Like I'm very present, but I don't think I'm present enough. And so I was asking questions about what do you do at that point? Like how do you continue when everybody's like you talk to people and you try to explain the same thing and they're not fully there either in conversation. So it's just been hard to figure out what to do at that point.
So, it's not many people admit this thing that I have a monkey mind, or even if they admit, they don't think what should I do about it. So that makes you look very mature that you are thinking about it,
Yeah.
what to do about it, and how you can fix it. And I'm not surprised that you are thinking, because that itself is half the work done. That's a good start for you,
Yeah.
because from thinking becomes feeling and willing. So once you start thinking about it, you will do something about it. But if you don't even think about it, then you won't do anything.
Yeah. Or
So
just even noticing
I'm
it
not
for-
surprised you are here and picking some books. So I would be interested to see how reading these books will help you.
Yeah.
And like I was sharing about the Bhagavad Gita, that this is like a wisdom book studied by many educated, successful people for hundreds of years. And in chapter 6, actually, it explains how our mind works. It talks about how the nature of the mind is very flickering and unsteady.
Yeah.
So, but we cannot deal with that unsteadiness. We want steadiness.
Yeah.
We want focus, especially when we are studying. We need that focus. So it will be really interesting to see how reading and practicing meditations. Maybe you can share actually how long you've been practicing meditation for now in your class.
About 2 months now. It's been about 2 months, and we constantly are given like prompts about this week go into focusing on maybe more positives this week. So that week, I'm just like highlighting a bunch of. We go back to class and explain how like where we've been meditating, where we've been practicing, what's been successful for us. What do you feel? What do you feel internally and externally? And then what were distractions? Were you aware? How fast were you aware of these things? But it feels too logical. I can't explain the way it's being taught. It just feels too logically said. A lot of the science behind it, but it's not talking more of like once we're there, once we think we've hit peak of like being fully present. What do you do with that?
Yes.
Like, what do you do with that full? I feel fully here in the moment. It's completely silent around me. What do you do at that point? And so that's where I feel myself back in my
That's
head.
where Bhagavad Gita starts with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really.
So what you are asking is like, it's like a Buddha. He taught, how to attain nirvana. How to become free from stress, anxiety, all the problems, and how to have a peaceful mind. But then this book takes you a step ahead. It starts with what you do when you are in that state.
Oh, interesting.
Also, and then of course, like how I was saying, it also explains how the nature of the mind is, and what you can do to actually keep the mind focused, keep the mind in control, like they say,
Like,
mind control.
yeah.
Not like in
No,
terms of
yeah.
controlling others' minds, but our own mind. First, someone has to control their own mind. How can you control someone else's if you cannot control your own?
Yeah.
So there
That
is
makes
it
sense.
reminds me of a text. Actually, it says like uncontrolled mind is the greatest enemy,
That makes sense because it's unpredictable.
but the controlled mind is the best friend. That's why, like, we were speaking with some other uh, young people, and they were, asking about, sharing, conversing about these topics, and we were talking about how sound, like we would listen to music.
Yeah, absolutely.
It puts us in a good mood,
Yeah.
especially you listen to your favorite music. So same way, when we practice these mantras, the sound of the mantras, it helps us cultivate higher consciousness, just like listening to our favorite
Really?
music. It helps us elevate our mood, right?
Yeah.
So these practices, they help us elevate our consciousness.
Oh, interesting.
How does that sound?
That sounds interesting. Only because I feel like in a way I was just thinking that like I get so nervous just walking past people, and we all have our headphones in, and I kind of feel like the opposite actually. Like we use music as a way to not connect and not be present. And so to hear you saying that it does help us be more present is like the complete opposite to what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I feel like these are such a like I hate that I have to use this to feel safe.
I love that you are using the wire ones. This is what I use when I
Yeah.
use. I don't use those Bluetooth ones.
I don't like the big ones.
Because they always like, like your ear is part of your ear.
Yeah.
I don't want my ear to be like that.
I'm actually having hearing problems right now, so that's why I
I'm,
had to change
I'm
it.
thinking gradually people might start being born with those things,
Yeah.
It's like adaptation.
Yeah.
Well, it was a wonderful conversation. Guys, actually, if you like what she was saying, or if you can relate to any of those things, please share in the comments. And like, if you enjoy listening to these kind of experiences from people, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. So thank you for today. We'll share more later. Namaste.
Absolutely.
Hare Krishna.